get to her house, about 1ish to eat amala and gbegiri and all of that things.
Oh, that's a good one.
Drink nice champagne and stuff like that once a month. So I'm running a free commercial for the Amala group. There's Amala today. So let's get down to business. Now, for those who are listening for the first time, Dear Bunmi is an agony aunt, okay? She runs a column in the papers. And the column is called Dear Bunmi, but she's Miss Bunmi Shofala. And she says, tackling your problems with candor. So what do? I look at the problems, I sort them out with my guests. Once in a while, we consult the guru. Tochi, do you know that Auntie Bunmi has been doing this for well over... My math is not too good. If I ask Philip now, it will be perambulating. But I think for well over 40 years.
40 years?
Yes. I think the first time she's my big sis in the neighborhood. So I remember her when I was small, as at 1974, she was well ahead.
So she's a guru. She knows what she's
doing. She's a guru. So 21 minus 74, what will he give you? That he's looking for a calculator. All right. So we'll look at, I have so many problems here, but let me see the ones we'll take. This one says, my husband's dead wife's ghost haunts me. This one says, another one, Ngozi says, my family members are inconsiderate. Sharifat says that he's back after jilting me. Nkechi says, my cousin forces himself on me. I think I've seen this. If I do remember, I think I've seen this, but we can still do it to hear your own views. No, but this is okay. Then this one, Rita says, it's just a fling. And Fumi is talking about knocked engines, if you get what I'm saying. So we'll leave the Fumi side out of it. It's too early to talk about knocked engines. Let's talk about the things that are living. My husband's dead wife's ghost haunts me. This is Victoria. And Victoria says that my husband just turned 60. And I am 57. Okay? Yeah. We got married 6 years ago after his first wife had been dead for 2 years.
Okay.
First thing of my observation, it's 2 years too early to marry after,
It's relative. I mean...
Well, what is allowed by our culture, though?
I don't think our culture, once you've done all the burial rites, accorded the dead respect, I think everybody, it's still death to us part.
And so, when we have not parted, so what do you do next?
It depends on what you want to do. This man has decided to give it a shot, a second shot, after 2 years. So,
but there's a famous one. I won't call his name. There's no need to. But who married? I think he had agreed with his wife when she was ill, that she looked at the man and said, "This one cannot survive alone." And she said immediately he dies, she dies. He should marry another woman.
That's okay. We tend to be sentimental and think people should wait, but it is till death do us part.
I even think that it might, in capitals, help the healing. It might help the healing process, though you might just be doing that on the rebound. Except, of course, the guy was lurking in the corner.
Don't use another person to get over your emotional problems. Whoever is moving on must be ready to move on. That's the way I look at it.
Why can't you use another? If that's what's going to work, why can't you do that? Is there any law?
Offloading. That's offloading. That's
whether
unfair.
It is offloading or loading.
You're not thinking about the person. You're trying to offload. I use another person to get over. That's not fair.
Look at it this way. The way guys do it sometimes is, you and this babe day, two of you day, and then babe says, okay, I got to take a walk, and guy says, okay, this one that is around the corner here, let me see if I can start dating her so I can forget this one. Is there anything wrong with that?
There is.
It works sometimes.
Yes, it does work, but then again, what is the reason for checking out the next available? You're trying to get over somebody, and then you carry that load onto the new one.
Okay, don't let's lose sight of this one, what we're saying here. Anyway, so it says they were married for 25 years.
The late wife and the man.
And I said, after we got married, I let go of my flat and went to live with him with my teenage son. She had a son. My husband took the death of his wife very badly and talks about her constantly. And when we have company, He then bursts into tears. He instantly cry,
About the late wife.
about the late wife, but with his head on the natural pillow of another person.
That's so fair.
And then it says, it looks well. It looks as if I'm married to this man and his dead wife.
Wow.
And she says, I not only share their house, I also share their friends. The guy, they had the same set of friends. He says, our marriage has degenerated into continual bickering. And says they never go out or never do what adults do, but they don't want separation. We both want our marriage to be happy. I think they're in denial. Don't you think?
They're in denial, and obviously this man isn't quite over his loss. And I don't know how long they dated before she agreed to marry him, but she has come into that new marriage as a person. She's not the ghost or a channel for living out the pain of the loss. So I don't think it's fair on the man to... Yes, you can't deny 25 years is not 25 days. There was something going on. It was good. Suddenly death snatched away the lady. But that doesn't mean that you bring another person and you are living that life through her, or you're forcing her by
But maybe what if the man had thought that, he had got... First, let me tell you something. There are some men who cannot survive without the support of a woman.
Many, actually.
I said there are some.
Many.
I said...
Or could you mean many?
Uncle,
Auntie.
I said some. There are some.
Well, I'd say many.
Why do you say many?
Oh, yeah. We know these things. Uncle Jimmy.
It's because women just as... Sometimes the man behaves that way because the woman is there. If she's not there, he will survive.
Some kind of survival. Some type. Not quite.
These days you can monetize all things. You get somebody to cook for you. You get a watchman.
Money has got no emotions. Yes, you can fetch you services, but there's no emotional connection.
In Nigeria today, it will fetch you emotions.
I don't know that.
This man looking at his phone, I will drag him into this argument.
Commercial emotions, he can fetch that for you. The true one.
Even the emotion that you think, how are you sure it's not commercialized? Let us be honest with ourselves. Even the emotions that you think, how are you sure that it's not commercialized? What is the guarantee?
You know now. It is there. It is there.
For example, if a big boy,
not the one you influence.
Wait, Auntie Tochi, I wanted to call you Uncle again. For instance, if you're a big boy, there will be emotions. You want? Do you want to sell or you want to buy?
Induced. Or could you be that's induced?
Should I ask him to?
You can ask.
You ask him because he won't answer me.
No.
His name is Sheriff.
What, me?
No. Yes, you.
Why? What's my own name?
He says you should give your take on the matter.
Give your take on the matter.
Give your take.
No, I'd rather stay out of it.
Oh.
He's always.
Are you afraid?
I want to stay out of it.
Don't worry, we won't hold it against you.
I just want to stay out of it. I just want to.
That's why I told you to ask him. I thought you could use your charm on him, but it didn't work.
I think he's a bit concerned. It may be used against him somewhere.
Yes, so
God will bless you.
We
know some people that will use it against us. We know them. We know some people.
Don't point at me. At that crucial time, we tell you, go away, my friend.
We don't want you to incriminate yourself, so that's okay. We understand.
So what should she do now, Victoria?
I think
should she take a walk?
No. First and foremost, she should ask herself, what do I want in this relationship?
Mm-hmm.
And she should be confident in this man wanted her. So here am I.
Are you sure the man wanted her or he wanted a woman?
Well, maybe it goes back to what I said earlier. He wanted a woman through whom he could channel his pain that is not yet healed.
I think he did it on the rebound. He just couldn't. But you see, such grief is, to be honest with you, and jokes apart, is very difficult to handle.
It's okay to grieve.
Do you believe in the theory that says that women find it much more easier to handle things like this than men?
I think so.
You agree with that one?
Yes, women touch base with their emotions. They are very honest and brutal about it. I tell you that.
Now I know. Really?
They touch base with their emotion. The man in that, I'm a man, I'm strong, he hasn't quite touched the raw part of his emotion. So he's just using that masculinity.
Mr. Okwara Secretary should please tell Mr. Okwara to tune to Nigeria Info 99.3.
Mr. Okwara, I hope you're listening.
Okay.
Candid moments.
Candid moments. Really?
Yes.
In a normal relationship between two people, who do you think is usually in control? I caught you there.
Difficult.
I caught you there. UK.
Difficult one.
Under the bus you go. I caught you there.
Difficult one.
You are the one who told me so. I hope you are listening.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Answer now.
Oh, God. Well, sometimes women have the soft power. So that gives them some kind of leverage in some things or most things. It depends on how you use that soft power.
I think that in 99.9 cases, smart women also make it look as if you are the man in control.
That's what I'm saying, soft power.
They work it out so that you will think I'm the man. Yeah,
that's the soft power. And if you use it well, you can be in a good place.
Should I tell you that even my daughters use it on me?
I think I think it comes with femininity.
So it's not just husband and wife. It's daughters.
Femininity.
But these days, Mutiboro. the good old teardrop, whatever.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work anymore.
It's not only the tears now.
So what should the man then do?
This very man. I think they should have a good conversation.
Do you think they should go for counseling?
Yes, they should have a good conversation. The woman should let him know, this is how I feel about how you are going about this matter. I do not have any problem with you grieving, but I have an expectation in this marriage. When you go on this way, this is how we make. The man may not actually know. He may not actually know.
I mean, because if he's still crying,
yes,
yes,
he hasn't quite gotten over his loss. And it's okay to mourn. And I don't think the woman should see this ghost from the title. The woman shouldn't see the ghost as her competition or competitor.
But don't forget that in human existence, the most important element is the mind. I give you an example. I usually laugh at people who say that, if Nigeria blows up, some of you can always leave the country. And I said, my body would leave, but my mind will be here.
My mind will be here. Yeah.
And it will be worse off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that a couple of years ago, a long time ago. I went to America with the hope of exploring the possibility of staying. I lasted 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. Every weekend I'll say, oh, it's this person's party. Oh, this person.
Nigeria street, I beg you.
My friend said, you know what? You are in Nigeria. Just go back.
Just go back. Nigeria street.
I was glad to pack up my bags and come back to Nigeria.
Okay, so let's leave Victoria because we've done 19 minutes already, and move to our lines are going to be open though, so just stand by 0700 993 993 993, and we have the female number 01485 7190. My good friend
calls from that line.
My we won't take it. My good friend Tolu says that what is a female number? She said, what is this female number? She got the promo for your program. I said, Jimmy, what is this female number? Because I had to type it. I'm typing sometimes, but this, in case she's listening, the female number is a dedicated number for females only.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, and he's very strict about it. He's very strict about it. If your voice is feminine and we catch you out, we will still knock you off. I'm not referring to anybody, but I'm just saying. Abby?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ngozi says my family members are inconsiderate. Okay.
What does she mean by that?
Very good. That's a very good question. Very crucial. She says, I'm very happy with my husband of 5 years and our 2 children. So in 5 years, they don't rush to out. It says, but my family members are always inviting themselves to stay, and it's so tiring. We are a close-knit family, all right, but there is a limit as to what liberty they can get away with. I really want to tell them to stop coming around that often, but they'll really be upset if I do. My husband's relatives don't bother us half as much as mine. She should tell them.
You should tell them. You should tell them.
You tell them.
Yeah.
These days, I don't think you should set out to go visit
you
somebody without telling them
yes, without
ahead.
working it all out.
I mean, you have telephones, you have everything, and sometimes...
And that's a young marriage. 5 years.
Even if it's a marriage of 30 years, there are times, for example, for a day, 2 days, I don't want to see anybody.
Oh, yes. You have your right to your space.
You have your right to your
and
space.
Privacy.
You want to sit down, you want to relax. And that's why, for example, if you're a bit well off, I usually advise in your main sitting room, don't put the television there.
You should
The joke, don't put the television there. The joke then, way back then, was in the days of NTA, was that if somebody visits you at 7, I say, let me wait to listen to the network news at 9. Then wait to listen to newscap at 11. And you can't go to bed. I also think that the days of visiting really and truly are almost over in the sense that we used to in the past.
Yeah.
Go to somebody's house. You can always call them on the phone.
And then, when people marry, it's, culture says 2 families coming together. But there's boundary now. There's boundary.
And
you don't come that often uninvited. And from what she says, they just come. And they don't respect spaces and boundaries. That's wrong, really. You should be able to know.
Go into the kitchen.
Yeah, you should be able to know that this is a new family unit. And they have their internal culture. And boundaries and all. You should respect that.
It's surprising, though. She didn't say the husband minded, though.
Yeah, she said the husband doesn't mind. And that his family, they don't bother them as much.
As much, yes.
Yeah.
But women are like that. I can't say that anywhere. They women are usually the ones controlling
we
the
are
whole.
Territorial.
Very territorial.
We are territorial. Yes. Should we be
it's women that always have the problem with the in-laws. The husband never has the problem with the in-laws.
But this one has with her family. So
it's her own family.
Yes, she has a problem. It's not her husband's family now. She has a problem with her family.
She's a good woman.
Wise woman.
Why does she have to now ask dear Bunmi what I should do? Doesn't she know what to do?
She knows what to do. She already said it there.
So why
go ahead and ask.
So why is she asking dear Bunmi what to do?
Sometimes people want to hear what they should do. They know that they should do from a third party.
Now, let me tell you, usually there's this habit that some people have. You ask them for their opinion on something and they tell you what they think you should be told, not necessarily the truth. How do you relate to that?
Say it again.
Sometimes some people, if you ask for their opinion on certain things, rather than tell you the truth, they will tell you what they think you should be told.
I think it's correctness.
You think so?
Yeah, correctness, and then that thing of don't let it be, no be me tell am o.
Well, I think I'd rather just keep quiet than knowingly mislead some person.
If
for example, you find a woman, if for example I have a female cousin or friend or whatever has been beaten up and whatever by a guy, I have to go and pack your things and get out of
Sometimes I say to such people when I said, do you want to hear the truth? Do you really want me to tell you the truth?
Most people will say yes. Who will say no?
I say it.
But if you ask the question, the automatic answer is yes. If you ask anybody, do you want me to tell the truth? You want him to say no?
No, I tell you the truth.
They might say yes, I mean no.
Well, I did ask you. And you said yes. So that means that what I want to say or what I'm saying may not be the best. Or may not be what you want.
I think, in all honesty, I think it's best for you to just say, oh, Omo. That's if you can't tell. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry, I can't get involved in this. But I would never mislead anybody.
I wouldn't mislead anybody. I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't.
But it's quite prevalent amongst our people, very common for them to say, let it not be me.
Let it not be me that said so.
Sheriff should do this. So no.
She'll make comments where he doesn't want to make. Right?
You're going back to where?
It's you now.
But I'm disappointed you couldn't get him to make a comment.
Oh,
I thought you women had your ways.
We haven't finished. You never can tell.
Exactly.
We haven't finished.
The show is not over yet.
The final whistle hasn't been blown.
The show is not over
Well,
yet.
we are getting near halftime. How many minutes do we have before halftime?
We're ready to go now.
We're ready to go. Okay, this is halftime. It's the Daily Digest with Jimmy Disu. And today, Wednesday, today is the Dear Bunmi show, which, of course, and always look forward to. And how many people do we have on Facebook, on YouTube?
Yeah, we have some comments here.
Yes. What are they saying? What are they saying?
Kennedy says, Uncle Jimmy, as for me, I don't believe in ghosts. That woman is being tormented by her thoughts.
You reckon?
Well,
Wow.
I actually don't even think she meant ghost in the
No,
literal
she didn't mean
sense.
the
Yeah,
literal
she doesn't
sense,
mean
yes.
ghost
No,
in the
he
literal
got
sense.
it. He got
Yeah.
it. This one was distracted. He was looking at the screen and thinking of something else.
Let's go to break.
And writing something else. So we'll take a short break and then we'll be right back.
Apollo, my guy, how every now?
Benjo, what in now? That is money you just to call me.
See, 9 Mobile, they give me call bonus while I finish. Now all my guys go here.
If you never recharge your 9 Mobile line for 40 days or more, recharge 200 naira and above, and we go summer you 6 times your recharge and double data bonus.
Apollo, my guy.
Benjo, see, I go block you now. You go see him.
Terms and conditions day. 9 Mobile.
My family loves the new Kellogg's Cornflakes, the original. So this is how my mornings go now.
Give me my Kellogg's, my tasty Kellogg's Cornflakes. I love my Kellogg's, my crunchy Kellogg's Cornflakes. The original, nutritious.
Reintroducing Kellogg's Cornflakes. For a great start to the day, go grab the new Kellogg's Cornflakes now.
When you earn today, learn to invest for tomorrow. Spend less.
Save more with UKTion Investment Limited. Visit our website www.uktioninvestment.com.
UKTion Investment Limited.
We simply add value.
Babe, that girl must be using something.
Hey, Berry, what kind of something?
You to see how she's always smiling, displaying her 32.
You're cuckoo right. I know her secrets. I know what she's using. She uses it twice a day.
Tell me her secrets.
I'll give you a hint. ABZ.
ABZ?
Yes, ABZ is the secret. Close-Up contains antibacterial zinc, ABZ, which gives you 3 times more freshness and 3 times more protection. Better than your regular toothpaste. Now you know the ABZ secret.
The new Close-Up is her secret. Everybody must hear.
You can't keep a secret.
New Close-Up with antibacterial zinc. Triple the freshness, triple the protection.
Hey, Doredo. Better itself. Now 10 gigabyte data just land my Airtel so. Guess how much? 3,000 naira. 3K for 10 gigabyte data. You shock, Abi? Make I add extra shock. 5,000 naira go give you 20 gigabyte data. Now so be for shock.
That's right. With Airtel data, just a little more gets you so much more. Introducing Airtel More for More data plans, like 10 gigabytes for just 3,000 naira and 20 gigabytes for 5,000 naira. Dial *141# today.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
For loans and investments, call us on 0809-734-1810 or visit our website www.sycamore.ng now.
Bringing you the latest weekly happenings from pop culture, music, movies, celebrity drop-bys, all wrapped up in great conversation on the Buzz Info. With radio's fabulous Ugochi Adua and Pundit every Fridays from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
You don't wait for life. You go to meet life. It's not about how many chances you get. It's what you do with what you've got. Morning after morning, cup after cup. Start strong, finish strong. With the stimulating aroma and rich, creamy taste of Nescafe 3-in-1. It all starts with a Nescafe.
Did you know chronic stress from work or lifestyle habits may result in fatigue, headaches, and pains? Stress reduces the body's ability to fight diseases, leaving you vulnerable. Your day will be much better knowing you have the right immune support to help you combat symptoms of stress. Immune Active is a premium blend of high-strength vitamin C, zinc, and selenium that helps prevent recurring diseases, improves skin radiance, and boosts confidence. Activate your immune system today with Immune Active. Available at any leading pharmacy store near you and online at oaklifevitamins.com.
95.1 Wazobia FM, your Chukma station, don't come with another one, no!
Culture Food Festival 2021.
Wazobia FM Lagos, your chook mouth station. They invite you come the annual Come Chop Food Festival for this year 2021.
Yes, so now only 100 people COVID-19 protocol go green make we allow inside the venue, but the rest go fit watch us online.
Many lucky people go win data on top we radio 95.1 Wazobia FM.
Inside the Come Chop Festival, we go do fast cooking competition,
celebrity fun cook-off,
games.
All of our fan them go get opportunities to jolly with the Wazobia FM OAP them. We go tanda gidigba, they wait now.
All COVID-19 protocols, now we go observe. Date again now Saturday, 31st July 2021. Venue now Zova Lounge, Lekki, opposite House on the Rock. And time now 10 a.m. Punkwell.
Come Chop, they supported by Ogas,
Buka Alt,
Blue Summit Healthcare Limited,
Lagos State Safety Commission, Power Oil, Mr. Ekpa,
and Zova Lounge.
Here, we are all champions. With 2 months Showmax Pro for the price of one, you can stream all of the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games and more. Witness history in the making and salute the power of the human spirit. Here, we honor every story in every event. Let's celebrate together with 2 months for the price of one. Stream the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 live from Supersport on Showmax Pro. Sign up to watch world-class sports, series, movies, and more at showmax.com today.
In the information era, facts, events, and news are available at the click of a button. The information flow is enormous, which makes the financial markets unpredictable. As a trader, you need to have a strategy, and most importantly, you need a trustworthy partner that will simplify things for you. Hot Forex is serious about its responsibilities to you. With its origin dating back to 2010, we are a multi-regulated broker with over 2 million live accounts, wide global presence, more than 35 international awards, tight spreads, multiple assets, reliable fast execution, technological innovation, and multiple account types. The Hot Forex team is always ready to deliver trading services and free trading education that you can rely on every time. And this is not just a mission, it's a promise. Visit the Hot Forex Educational Centers at 3rd floor, Warala House, 90 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos, or call 0908-517-6394 or visit www.hotforex.com. Hot Forex, for traders that want more.
Everybody is talking about Nigeria's power problem.
Ha! NEPA never give us light for 3 days now, eh?
When will this transformer be returned, sir?
What we go do?
It's a value chain where the distribution uptake is not matching up with the available power.
But on 99.3 Nigeria Info, in partnership with Energy Investment Company, All On, we discuss the solutions and alternatives to your power challenges.
I wonder why people these days limit themselves when there is a wide range of alternatives to choose from.
Solar and battery can do exactly the same thing your generator does at a much lower cost.
So, every Monday from 11:30 a.m., join Collins, Teke, Wibaboa, and the All On team on Power Solutions as we highlight our collective energy problems, but more importantly, proper solutions to these issues. Power Solutions, every Monday from 11:30 a.m. to 12 noon, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
You're listening to Jimmy This right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Yeah, welcome back to Daily Digest. The Dear Bunmi edition of it every Wednesday, and I have Mrs. Tochi Okwara here. She's a lawyer and she's an author, and we're looking at some issues. I have a message for somebody here. Please, if you send a message, I can see your number, but I can't see your name. I read it all the same. It says, Uncle Jimmy, I lost my job 7 months into my marriage, and my wife has been supportive. Now I managed to buy a car for Uber, which I've been doing since 2020. But my wife's elder sister always wants to visit, and I keep telling her we are struggling. We can't accommodate a woman. She visits with 4 children. Despite my wife's complaints to them, she still comes, and it is very, very painful. Right, that's a message that I got from this gentleman.
That's a huge burden.
That's a huge burden.
That's a
Visit
huge burden.
Those ones came to eat.
Eat what?
Whatever you have, whatever
The
food.
man is already struggling.
Well, they don't care.
The man is already struggling.
They don't care one bit. They've come to eat. Okay, let's see if we have any calls. Okay, 0700 993 993 993, and of course the female line 01465 7190. Do I have a caller? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Uncle Jimmy, good morning, sir.
Morning, who's calling?
Below, good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Thank you, Uncle Jimmy. This is Chris.
Chris or Grace?
Christopher.
Oh, Christopher, this phone is too much now. I thought I heard Grace.
No,
but Chris, you always call. You never they talk phone like this before, but because
no, barista, I make me to make a.
Maybe you try.
See, we talked about soft power. We talked about.
You are too much, man.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes.
You know, I always tell you, those who wear shoe know where it pinches.
Yes.
And one thing the society are doing, which I'm not happy.
Yes.
They don't look after the widowers. Everybody widow. And now when it happened to me, I know. You know, September this year, it was 9 years I lost my wife, right?
Oh,
I live a very nice girl. She's my friend,
wow.
she's my sister. So I find it difficult going back because I'm looking for somebody like her. Uncle Jimmy and the law, I want you to help me with your connection. I told Auntie Wemimo, I want a lady from either Ghana, Liberia, or that place Ochibole married from. What is that country again?
Cape Verde.
Cape Verde. So the law, please, Uncle Jimmy.
No, well, I have the easiest solution to your problem.
Yeah. Okay.
And God, in His infinite mercies, will assist me. Do you know what I'm going to do?
Yes, sir.
After the program, you and I are going to go and visit Comrade Akman.
Where is Akman? I don't hear from him anymore.
I don't hear from him. I don't know whether I don't know what Akpabio has done to him.
Relocated to Gabon.
There you are.
So are you including Gabon in your area of catchment?
Comrade Akman says Gabon is a place to go.
So that's what I'm saying. So he should include Gabon in his catchment area.
Yes.
No, I don't want from Gabon.
Why not?
And those people, I know somebody, the wife died 2 months, he remarried.
That's okay.
No, I think there's issue in that marriage. I'm telling you, madam.
What is
it? It's not
it?
easy. September it will be 9 years. I'm telling you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Well, yeah, Tochi, you see, the truth is, each to his own.
Yes, like we said earlier.
Yes, each to his own. Like the GO of a very famous church, he agreed with his wife. His wife said that he can cope.
Yes.
You know, and I'm not even too sure if she wasn't involved in the choice of whoever it was.
Before she passed on.
Yes, because I think those who die usually want you to move on.
Yes.
I don't think they will gain anything from
that's actually fair and very good.
But to talk about these things always frightens me. I don't like talking about that too.
No, nobody likes
it
to.
upsets me.
I don't think anybody likes to.
Are you afraid of that?
I've come to embrace that reality that there is
for what?
No. There is death at the end of the road. Not today, not tomorrow.
When will the road end?
Maybe 100.
I thought you
100.
I thought you were going to say you could embrace death. I said if death comes in through that door,
no,
you probably push Philip forward.
At 100. At 100.
Well, what I always the prayer that I have, I think because I'm moving closer to 70, but the prayer that I usually have is that just when the time is up, please just whisk me away, okay?
Don't prolong it.
I don't want this prolonged. Just I pray that fervently. I don't pray again, not to die. I don't know who.
Let it be a peaceful transition, and
yes,
let it be quick.
Let it be quick, quick and sharp. You know. Given the dangers involved in the job that I'm doing, I won't mind a bullet. Nah, I'm just joking. My sister is going to go into it. Say, why is he talking about this? Some people actually do fear death.
A lot of people. Because.
But he will come.
Yeah, you need to come to a place of acceptance that this is a reality, and it doesn't just happen overnight. It doesn't.
You're a lawyer. At what age would you recommend that people write their wills?
Oh, we talk about that all the time. 40.
At 40?
40.
Then you can... So you have a will?
It's not in a formalized way.
What is it? This is Turenchi now.
I tell you quietly so that many people will not hear.
Including Mr.
What I've done is that... Like the accounts, I've put my daughter as a signatory.
Yeah.
Co-signature.
That's the way to go.
You know why? Because you have money sitting in accounts. People have died. Probate. To go through probate.
Yes.
Cost, time, and the family is in penury.
Yes.
Why? You must have someone you trust.
Who can
Who can sign this or that. So
I got that from an aunt of mine who died some years
Yes.
back. I think she was her first son.
Yeah.
Made him a signature. First son and one of them.
Yes.
Yeah. So that solves a whole lot of things.
A whole lot of problems.
But they might go into fisticuffs.
Why? It's written when my brain is intact. What is fisticuff inside it? I've made this arrangement with my mind intact.
Some people believe that if you're writing a will, you're wishing death on yourself.
It's cultural. It's that
You
cultural
think so?
thing. Yes. I used to work in an organization where the man had had a previous marriage, had 2 children, and married another young lady and had 5 children. But he had this habit of being with people from his village, childhood friends, and he had made money. And this new wife was like, why don't we put some structure around? Even the company was an oil servicing company. Most of the people there were from the village.
Wow.
Yes. And she's like, oh, can we put some structure around here? Employ professionals. Write a will. You know, he said, he
won't
nearly
kill me.
sent her away. You're planning
He won't
to
eat her
kill
food.
me.
He won't eat her food again.
Yes. Wouldn't eat.
He'll move into the other room.
Villagers came to settle. The woman said, honestly, why? I have 5 children. Why do I want you to die? I'm a young person. The oldest is 12. It was a big, but it's the cultural thing. Once
But
you
did he
tell
succumb
people,
eventually?
I don't know that he
I
did.
don't know if he
because
did,
he had
yes.
one massive structure in VI somewhere. That thing was idle for more than 12 years after he died. But I think a company eventually bought it because it's now fully built. He didn't.
Oh, he died eventually.
He died.
It must be the woman.
No.
I'm joking. That was a joke. But okay. Now that is a dear Bunmi situation, maybe we should go a bit further to say, for a man, would it be nice? Would it be a good idea to make your wife? Now,
Next
don't
of
go,
kin.
Don't go in. Nobody should go to a panic in this. Oh, Sheriff is gone. He sneaks away.
He snuck away.
Okay,
So
okay.
we catch him another day.
Another day. Would it be wise to then make your wife a co-signatory to your account?
It is very advisable. It is.
So, do you believe in joint accounts with husbands?
I have a variant. Because of the issues that always come with this whole joint account thing, I recommend joint project account. That way, let me tell you how it works. If Mr. earns 200,000, Madam earns 150. We can agree and say, Madam, you put 50 into this account, or guy is putting 50 or 60 or whatever, and you delineate, right? Yeah. What can be done out of this account. Madam still feels a sense of freedom. I'm spending my money. Or God doesn't feel that he's being held by the neck, and so everybody still has that freedom of spending your money. But we have this joint project account, school fees, home investment, and I think that works better.
I'm glad you're saying this because this old culture of the man is going to do everything.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
He's not working.
And I also think that you need. Who was it that told me this thing in the 80s? That you need to take marriage on as a business.
Oh yes.
That there's a business side to marriage. Sit down with your with your spouse and say.
And that early, what happens is that the emotion takes over, and nobody is thinking about the marriage, the living the marriage after the wedding. That's the problem, and that's right early. What are your expectations in this marriage? What kind of family would you want us to have? How do you see us in the next 10 years? Everybody comes in with that business mindset, and you find out that it works. Everybody knows, oh, I can't do this because this is what we agreed. But most often it's like, oh, we love ourselves. Oh, so, you wake up one day and then.
But this is the crucial question that a bold woman will ask is, do you think somewhere along the line another person is going to join us as a wife?
I wouldn't ask.
You wouldn't ask?
Because why would anybody join me? I'm good enough. I'm not going to ask that question. If any other person will join us in terms of another man can join us too.
Ah!
Yes.
You're kidding me.
You see, women.
Yeah,
No, Uncle Jimmy.
Really?
Let me tell you what's going on here. People think the woman should be on the receiving end. And
Yes.
when it comes to that, I come from a family of 6 girls, 1 boy. My father brought all of us up. Neither boy nor girl. You're just a human being. There was no special treatment for the boy. So if the boy was good, the girl was good. Why do they think women should be the ones on the receiving side?
That's the way God made it now.
No.
God, if you, even in the Bible, you can't hear a woman marrying more than one husband. Look at Solomon that God bless.
Okay, Jimmy, what is the prototype? He put Eve right next to Adam. Right next. He didn't put Eve behind. Let's look at the prototype.
He put Eve
right next to Adam.
Where does it say in the Bible that she was right next to him?
Read Genesis. Uncle Jimmy, go read Genesis again.
Auntie Chochi, read it. Tell me the sentence. Tell me the sentence where he put her beside.
Eve right next to Adam. He didn't put Eve in front. Eve was not the head.
Yes.
He didn't put Eve behind. She was not the sidekick or back kick.
Because she was consulting the snake at that time. So
where was Eve? Where was Adam? No.
Standing alone.
Where was Adam when he gave you instruction which you should pass on to your wife? You didn't. You veered off. That's why the snake found Eve.
My Bible that I read did not tell me that one.
Could you read it again?
My Bible that I read.
It's not your Bible. The Bible, not your Bible.
No, you know everybody talks about my God will not do this. My Bible.
Okay, God is not in anybody's pocket. It is our God.
This is making me feel very uncomfortable.
Okay, now you have heard a different Nigerian woman.
Hey guys, so just chill it. I hope Kelvin will call in. Let me see who's on the line. I need a Kelvin to come and save me here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, sir. Who's calling?
My name is Ibekwe.
Good morning, Mr. Ibekwe. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes.
Uncle Jimmy.
Sir.
This is my first time of calling on your program.
Well done.
But I've been an ardent listener to your program.
Thank you very much.
Even all the time you go on leave and you come back.
You follow me with your mind.
Now, you people are discussing on something which is very important.
Yes.
Sorry, let me greet Madam. Madam, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey. Now, listen to this, my Uncle Jimmy.
Yes.
This thing is bringing a problem in my home. And I'm about to take a drastic decision.
Wow.
Really?
That anybody that hears it will think, will wonder. Over 18 years, I have tried as much as I can to let my wife understand that we are co-partners in this marriage something.
Fantastic.
She leaves all the responsibilities for me.
Wow.
House rent, school fees, mending, feeding the house, anything you can think about. Even to the extent of paying the people who sweep the compound 1,200 naira every month. I do it. Last night, listen, the reason is because I'm calling you now because last night, this thing happened again. We are depending. Listen, I'm a driver. I earn 50,000 naira a month.
Oh, my sure.
And when I bring the money, she will always want to bounce on the money and you to share the money. Last night I called, I said, this little thing that you're doing, which is a snack, try and see how we can make it big so that it can also contribute to help you carry the load in the family. It's too big on you. Guess what my wife said to me? It is my responsibility to pay house rent. It is my responsibility to feed the family. It is my responsibility to pay school fees. It is my responsibility to carry everything. I should not expect her to do any of these things.
Okay, thank you.
Once. Now, I'm coming. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. Over 18 years. And I'm about to divorce my wife. I'm telling you this gentleman because I can't have somebody in the house with me who do not help me do anything.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Wow.
I think their case calls for a family meeting.
Yes. And some serious counseling.
And yes, counseling. Which should come first? The family meeting or the counseling?
Family they tend to be partial and emotional about the matter. I think it should be a third party.
It will become a shouting match.
Yes, a third party who is objective, who can draw attention and explain things better, because I think the woman has a wrong mindset.
Apart from that, I think some people are just not ready for marriage. or what I would consider marriage.
Mindset. And understanding of what marriage is.
Maybe she doesn't even like the guy.
And you've stayed for 18 years?
Human beings are funny. Maybe she just wants to be married, but she wants to have one, two,
and
children.
Then the question I would have liked to ask him is, does she do anything? If she doesn't do anything, she should start. And these days it's easy to make some cheap money, pick up cheap money here and
usually they say that anybody who makes a judgment on hearing one side of a story will never give a good verdict.
You would never, yeah. So
maybe in some cases, I'm not saying this, but maybe he was the one who even told her in the first instance, I think I need you to
be at home, look after my children. Look after my children.
Yeah. She's what?
Oh, she makes snacks. So she has
How do you know? Just
okay.
now?
He mentioned.
I didn't pick that.
I didn't pick that up. But even if she doesn't, it's a good time to start. But these days, I don't have capital. It's not an excuse anymore. She can do makeup. She can tie scarf.
I would not have anything to do with a woman who doesn't bring in an income.
Yeah, even for her own sake.
No matter whether I'm the Michael Denuga or whatever it is, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe a woman should, and I also believe that a woman should achieve as much as she can.
Oh yes.
It also helps a source of pride for me,
and it helps the marriage.
It helps the marriage. This idea that some men have that, okay, I don't want my wife to go to work so that other men...
No. Even in that house, though, another man can see her.
Are you there?
Even in the house,
I'm telling you. If you lock her up in the garage, maybe somebody go hook.
The key.
I beg, Mrs. Okwara, touchy. The game is up, time up. We got to go. Yeah. Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, yes.
Will you come again?
Anytime.
Thank you. This is where we're going to end the show today. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. We'll be back again with Bunmi next week Wednesday, but tomorrow we're going to have a councillor who took part in the elections, this local government elections. Go to my blog, Jimmy Disu Instagram. Sorry, you'll find the video there. She did a recording. She did a report. We're going to talk. She's not in town now, but we're going to relate to her through Skype. Tomorrow, and hear her account of what she went through. She was a candidate of the Youth Party, of what she went through in these elections. I've not been too happy with local government elections in this country, especially in Lagos State. But I think that we allowed them too much,
space,
and latitude. Yes, and latitude, and the opposition party has always been called pants down. They've been completely intimidated. Because what goes on in the local government administration is a mystery to everybody. Because by law, you have X number of local governments, but they've opened it up, LCDs. So the whole thing is shrouded in some kind of mystery that I don't understand. I don't know how 52 local governments, for example, are funded. But that's a story for another day. But she will talk to her tomorrow, 9 o'clock, and ask for experience and some of the complaints that she has. One more time, Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let me run a 1 minute commercial for you. What's the name of your book?
21st Century
Parenting. And it's in all the bookshops.
Yes.
All the bookshops. Soft copy too.
Soft copy, Kindle.
Don't say where.
Okay.
Don't say where.
Okay, so they buy the hard copy.
Mrs. What's her name? Mrs. What's her name now?
What's her name again?
Mrs. The marketing madam.
Oh, okay.
She will give. But Mrs. Bukola Chidi will give you a heavy bill. Mention if you say anything now, it will be used against you.
Okay, so I hold my peace.
You hold your peace. Okay, with the heads I've knocked about, the techers are here. They're on standby any minute from now. I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with the techers, Mr. and Mrs. Techer, and the reason is very simple. They've been coming here without my friend.
Oh.
Their son is my friend.
Oh.
Yes, come my friend. I'm going to insist that they bring him here one of these
days time.
So I can have him as my guest. All right. The techers will be up in less than 2-3 minutes. I'll see you tomorrow at 9. Bye.
Thank you.
Africa's #1 station for talk.
Law-abiding citizens would like to go about their lives without the fear of attack or people dispossessing them.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.